BootlegKev.com exclusive.
I want to shine light.
All right, hey! Power 98.3, where hip hop lives. It's Ready Set Radio. We got some special guests in studio right now with me. We got Chuck English, one of the most illest slept-on producers, in my opinion. We have got the homie Vic representing kids these days. Say hello to the people of Phoenix, Vic. You gotta say hi to the mic.
This is Vic Mensa of Kids These Days, man. What's cracking? What's cracking?
And we have got my dude, the Alex Smith of hip hop.
The Alex Smith of hip hop. 6-2 going into the bye week, man.
Oh man, y'all destroyed our Cardinals.
Well, we were like, I think Alex was like 18 for 19 or something.
So we got Asher Roth.
Something remarkable.
Asher Roth.
Go Niners, baby. Go Niners.
You know, like 2 years ago, y'all wanted to get rid of y'all wanted to get rid of Alex Smith.
Asher too, man. They were trying to get rid of me.
Hey, so you guys are all on tour together. Asher, what's the name of the tour?
This is the Fall Classic Tour. It's kind of just turned into Classic. I mean, this dude's next to me. It's just honestly an honor. Like, we all work together. We hang out. We're like, yeah, let's hit the road.
And you guys are, is this, which date number is this?
We're on 4, so we're just getting into it. My voice is already shot. Chuck, yeah, it's 4. Well, the USC thing didn't work out because they shut us down.
Okay.
They shut us down. But we go to Albuquerque tomorrow. And then we head through Texas. And then Boulder, Colorado, which is super fun. And stuff like that. Chuck's got convertibles coming out. Vic and Kids These Days just dropped Trap House Rock.
Which is bananas.
Which is crazy. So everything's super relevant and fun. I got a new record coming out. Can't tell you exactly when. Can't tell you the name of it, but we might have to drop it.
Whatever happened to Is This Too Orange?
Man, it was just like, we've been trying to put out a project now for like 3 years. So it's just a matter of keeping it fresh and keeping it fun. So like, when everything came out, we were promoting for a little bit. And it just was like, it just kind of lost its originality.
Would that have anything to do with the Frank Ocean?
Yeah,
Orange?
I mean, like when that happened, I didn't want there to be any connotation to like any other project. It's like, it's good when things can just kind of stand on their own. That project was incredible, and I was like, Frank, do your thing, man. That's great.
Indeed, indeed. So, Chuck English, you, I was just talking to you off the air, man. Are you still a part of the Cool Kids?
Yeah, Cool Kids is functional.
Cool Kids. Okay, you know how the internet's be talking always.
Nah, it's just crazy how people will create their own story when they don't hear somebody hear it from the horse's mouth. It's just, you know what I'm saying? We just Wu-Tang Clan it. We wanted to do some of our
some
own,
solo stuff.
We wanted to do some of our own projects to kind of make it look crazier.
Now I was telling you off the air, man. I've been a fan of the Cool Kids, like, man, homie. Like, I remember when you guys first came out. I feel like you guys, like Asher, guys like B.O.B. were kind of like that first wave of artists that really got embraced by the internet and kind of, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of buzz from the blogs and stuff. But I think y'all get no credit when it comes to style, like fashion. Like, I remember the Cool Kids were the first rappers I saw rocking the retro snapbacks.
You know what I think though? I think everybody knows it's just like not in a magazine. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they're not gonna.
Well, Tiger fans don't know that though.
Tiger.
Tiger knows though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that. I mean, at the end of the day, that all that matters. They didn't try to take it away from us. It's just, you know, we did it on a smaller scale that looked larger.
Hey, so
I'm not complaining.
What do you work? What are you working on, man? I know you do a lot of production for like, you know, like guys like Asher, Freddie Gibbs. What else you got?
I just did my first, just all Chuck English record where I made the beats from scratch, wrote the raps, called a couple homies to help me out on a couple of parts, and I got a full project done. It's just waiting. It's like we're running the option with it, I guess. You know what I'm saying? In the future, in which we are in now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this one with a major deal or any deal at all. I actually dealed myself.
That's dope.
I'm just trying to look for a better, the best way to put it out, smart and like cost effective when you're doing it on your own. I just want to show the world it can be done.
Yeah.
And probably the next project I'll just, you know what I'm saying, gather the millions and do it like that, see what that sounds like. But this one is the DIY project.
Are you guys as a group still signed to the Green Label?
No, that was for that project. We didn't sign to a record deal. Like, Green Label only, they do projects with people.
Okay.
Like sign artists.
Let's talk about record deals.
Let's talk about record deals, Asher.
No, man. Honestly, all I want to say is like myself, these cats, and everybody here, everybody who's watching and stuff. And I think we've seen the recent success of just kind of doing it yourself and believing in yourself and just like believing in good people, you know.
True.
And with that being said, it's like it's great for me to sit back and see cats like Kids These Days and Vic and Chuck and like that sticking to what you really believe in paying off and getting that reinforcement from the fans. I mean, look at Kendrick.
Shout out to Macklemore too.
Macklemore,
Yeah.
exactly. These are perfect examples of people who just like stick to what they believe in and just do a good job in what they do, and people are showing up now. And that's huge for artists like us.
Of course.
Because, you know, we don't want to be artists and ourselves and entertainers and stuff. We have a problem with authority. You know what I mean? So it was a bummer when people were trying to control what we do for so long, and now it's just like it's just great for a lot of artists and fans really like standing up for themselves and taking the power back. Man.
So can you potentially see yourself, Asher, going down the independent route from here on out?
I mean, I don't even know what that means essentially. Like to me, it's like when I first came out and everything happened so fast, I was too dependent to a fault. Like being on a major label, unless you're activated and you're like, if you're Rihanna, you know, Justin Bieber, or
You got that green
you have
light.
all the resources in the
Yeah.
world, but otherwise you're independent.
I think we
Even
talked.
if you are on a
I think
major
we
label.
talked about this before. You kind of said like when you got signed, you expected so
Well, they
much.
make you feel that way.
They make you feel, and then
Yeah.
you kind of like fall back. But then you know, you said that you had learned so much from like if you could go back, you would have did so much more groundwork.
I learned from my peers, man.
Right.
I learned from my peers because shit happened for me so fast, and it was just like,
Hey, you can't say that word on the radio.
oh my bad. That just happened.
That's where what's up?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
It's all good, G.
Drop the S-bomb.
But yeah, man, it's just like I look around and I see people my age and admire what they're doing and how they're doing it, and they make you feel so comfortable, like, oh, you got this, and then like a couple months down the road, you look around, you're like, I don't know any of these people, and I don't even know where I am right now.
Yeah.
And I think that you can do it at a natural pace, and you can do it for the right reasons, and you can do it your way, as much as they tell you you're crazy and you have no idea what you're talking about. At the same time, it's like, as long as you're comfortable and you're happy where you are, that's all that matters, man.
Am I cutting it off?
Yeah, you're cutting his mic off. this guy Chuck Hughes over here playing with your mic.
Always giving me drops and stuff.
I was wondering what
That's
that
that
was.
producer habit.
He's like,
man.
what's this button?
I
over
gotta
here?
press buttons.
I think it's just very relevant because I want Vic to kind of speak on their kids these days
Yeah.
stuff in the project that's
So-
coming out of Chicago. Chicago's crazy.
I'm very blown away, man. There's this group, Kids These Days. They're on tour. We got the lead singer, lead MC of the group, man. His name's Vic. Trap House Rock came out Tuesday. We got one of the bass. What's your name, brother?
Lane Backstrom.
Shout out to. Hey, you guys got down today.
That's love, man. We
Appreciate
appreciate
You gotta talk
it.
closer to the mic though, just so you know.
Word up. Nah, that's love, man. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? This mic. I gotta set this bitch up.
You can't say bitch either.
This
I mean, I know I just said.
We got a bunch of rappers in here.
You know, it's all good.
At like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I want to talk to you, man, because you guys, if you watch you guys see a picture of your group, man. It looks like a bunch of high school kids. You know what I'm saying? It's a full-fledged band. If y'all ain't heard of these dudes, let me paint a picture. It's a full-fledged band. Like, y'all got
Horns, pianos.
I mean, everything. And then yourself, you spit. How did everyone meet up, man? Because it really seems like, I mean, you know, you guys went to high school together or something, so, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, we did go to high school together. Like, 4 of us went to high school together, and then some other cats went to a music school together. Like, me and Lane didn't go to school together, but he went to a music school with Nico, who plays the trumpet, who I came up with. And just generally, man, we were all kids from Chicago public schools and just, you know, regular stuff and just being in the city. Like, we're actually from Chicago, you know?
Chi-Town representing, man.
So
Yes.
we,
Thanks for coming out with
kind of
some
lined
dope,
up like that.
some dope, like not murderous music from Chicago. Like right now, all the young music out of Chicago, except for like Rocky Fresh, like it's like, man, it's so violent. Jesus, Chief
I
Keef.
keep it murderous anyway.
Yeah.
We just do it in a different way, you know what I mean?
Nah, you guys being out of Chi, man, like, you know, you got guys like the Cool Kids, you got like, you know, of course Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much did that older Chi generation like have an influence on what you guys do? Because I feel like you guys kind of have like a sound of your own, really. When you listen to your album, it's just it doesn't really sound like anything that's out right now.
I mean, we've been kicking it with the dudes from Crucial Conflict and learning from them. So talking about like old people like that and
You gotta
shit,
get
they're
closer
not
to the
that
mic.
old.
Yeah, you can't
But I
say
mean,
it.
yeah, we've learned a lot from
He said they've been chilling with the dudes from Crucial Conflict.
That's
Yeah,
a big
shout
deal.
out
Let 'em know.
Kilo.
The final tick was my
Yo, those
ish.
are the homies, man. Those Those are the homies. I mean, Chicago, man, you know, it's just influenced us completely, and myself, you know, personally, in so many ways. I just remember, you know, being a younger cat, seeing when Chuck and Mikey dropped, you know?
Yeah.
And when the Cool Kids first came out, that was big in Chicago. You know, that was mad dope, and it was something that was like, it was cool because it kind of gave a bit of inspiration to other cats, you know, younger dudes like myself who were still trying to do their thing, you know, just to see people that you might actually see around in person getting this light on a national stage. You know, it's kind of like, man, you know, what can I do to aspire to be up there? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So.
there's not a lot of bands in hip hop. Have you guys gotten any like props from any of the members of the Roots? You know, of course, that's like the marquee hip hop band.
Yeah, shout out to Questlove. Questlove has shown us some love, man. We played.
He
tweeted. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big tweet.
Say that now. It was definitely a good one.
Social
We
media.
actually ambushed Questlove one time, man. Like our old manager's homie was supposed to pick up Questlove from like the airport or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he told our manager, who told us, and I was like, yo, we're gonna go pick him up. You know what I'm saying? So we picked him up one time and just, that was right when we were first making Trap House Rock, actually. And so yeah, man, we picked him up, you know what I'm saying? Just put the stuff on and you know, asked him what he thought. You know, we kind of just ambushed him one time, bumped the tunes.
Live
And,
music,
it was dope, though.
You can't deny it, man.
That's true, man. You
Live
can't.
music is just like the one thing. It's crazy because the world is so electronic, and I think like for them that's why they really stand out right now. Shout out to Phony people out in New York too.
Yeah,
Do some
shout out to
great
Sony
stuff.
people, definitely.
And it's just a matter of connecting with people on that music level, man. And
Indeed.
That's why this tour has been so ill, man, too. It's just because,
Asher got the live band.
you know, straight up.
Kills
like,
it.
Yeah.
Just a lot of
Shout out to
killing of
Rufio,
shows
man, who
going on.
plays
The drums.
plays
Beast.
drums. And Dre and Basil will come out and play bass and keys with us, and just man,
Recognize as an instrument.
Recognize-
man.
Recognize
one of the
beast.
only few
Recognize
cats
as an instrument on
that I
the
know that can
tables.
actually play the turntables like an instrument.
Like an instrument.
I
Like,
used to come in here and give Nick Van Exel a shout out.
shout out to Recognize.
Recognize.
Why would he shout out Nick Van Exel?
Yeah.
Hey yo, so let's play the joint off of Trap House Rock, the Bud Billiken joint. This joint is
right.
bananas, man. We're gonna play it right now.
Bet.
DJ Mad Rich, drop that. It's Ready Set Radio, Power 98.3.
Kids these days, Trap House Rock.